Guys, let me tell you, I've had a blind day and I've just found out. So the top I'm wearing is I'm not working out, I'm training for the zombie apocalypse top, which is a white top with black and red writing, and then I'm wearing my pink cardigan from Primark and my pink skinny jeans from River Island. Yeah. I thought I was wearing my black Minnie Mouse t-shirt, which is why I was wearing the pink and the pink. Thank goodness I'm not going out today because I'm a bit clash. Mum says I'm fine, but now that I know that I'm wearing all this clashing clothes, I'm just like... But anyway, this portion of the video is not about clothes, it's about makeup, because we're back in my bathroom. And I wanted to do a little kind of interview prep video since I had an interview a couple of weeks ago, and I've also got 2 more interviews this week. One of them I'm not planning on saying yes if I get the job. I just want more interview practice, but the other one, maybe we'll see more jobs, I don't know, we'll see. So yeah, this is how me as a blind person does my makeup for a job interview. So I'm going to start off with some primer. This is just my Revolution pink based primer, because you should go and get yourself checked to check to see if you have a yellow based face or a pink based face. That sounds really weird. Undertone. I have a pink undertone, so that's why I always lean towards kind of pink undertone foundations and primers, because it will probably fit better on me. Voila! And then we are moving on to foundation. What? I am literally going for my... Wait, this is labelled. I can tell you exactly what this foundation is called if I don't destroy the bathroom.
Rimmel Matte Perfection in the shade Soft Beige. Good for...
Shush. So if you didn't hear that, I said Rimmel Matte Perfection in the shade Soft Beige. I am just using my drugstore, affordable foundation, because this kind of foundation is good for just a kind of subtle coverage. I do have more heavy coverage foundations, but I don't really, even though I've done 2 pumps of foundation, if I was going for a job interview I'd only do 1, because I just want a subtle glow, a subtle cover. If you don't have skin like mine, then you might want a more high coverage foundation, but my aim when I go for job interviews is trying to keep everything as natural as possible. And then we want my face to be nice and, well, arguably you'd want your face to be nice and glowy so you look fresh and awake. Again, it's whatever you prefer. I always just put a bit of powder on. This is my Revolution powder. Just, it gives me that kind of feeling that my foundation's in place and it's not going to rub off or anything. Bearing in mind most job interviews don't take longer than like half an hour anyway, so it's not as if it's like a full day at work. I do definitely, once I start my job, which is in August, I definitely want to do a work makeup kind of video, you know, how I do my makeup for work. But right now, this is job interview. I do love this brush. Oh. Okay, nice and mattified and powdered and foundation. Now, for job interviews, I never do eyeshadow because, as you guys know, I love doing very bold eyeshadow, and even my more natural eyeshadow I feel is still quite a bit of a statement for a job interview. So, when it comes to job interviews, I just do mascara because, for some reason, I can skip out the eyeshadow, but I need my big voluminous lashes. So I'm just using my Oh gosh, this is my newest mascara. I think it's the Maybelline Sky High, but it's the Sky High mascara. Pretty sure it's Maybelline. And it makes your lashes just amazing. For a minute there when I was doing my mascara, I was going to do my left eye with my left hand. Don't know why, I always tend to do the strangest things on camera. But yeah, when it comes to mascara, I don't have a particular mascara I use for job interviews. As long as my mascara makes my eyelashes long and fluttery, I don't care. Like, mascara is probably like the only makeup product that I go all out with because I love mascara. And you probably notice as well, I don't really use concealer a lot. If at all, the only time I use concealer is if I've been sleeping really badly or I have to do my makeup early in the morning and I feel really tired, just to make my under eyes look a bit brighter. So if you have a job interview early in the morning and you feel a bit like bleh, a bit zombie-like, then yeah, definitely do that. But the last couple of interviews have all been in the afternoon, so I haven't had to do that. But when it comes to my work makeup kind of routine, maybe have to do it. Okay, for blush I use my Estee Lauder blush. I really wish I knew the name of this blush, but I got this blush. Keep this secret between you and me. Shh, don't tell anyone. I got this blush for my 19th birthday. I'm now 26. I think this blush is out of date. Shh. But I've been putting it on my face. It's maybe not as bright as it used to be, maybe slightly less in colour, but it hasn't broke me out, it hasn't done anything to me, and I know you shouldn't keep makeup beyond a certain point, but I'm a big believer in not wasting things, and as long as it's not doing me any harm, then I don't really see anything wrong with it. And if it was that disgusting looking, I'm pretty sure my friends and family would say, "Hey Ray, stop putting that stuff on your face. It looks horrible." But yeah, this blush I got for the purpose of, it's quite a subtle blush, but it's very buildable. I wish I knew what it was called. All I know is it's an Estee Lauder blush. I really do need to get some new blushes though. Also reminded me, at some point today, tomorrow, I need to clean my brushes. I went to a garden party on Saturday and I wanted a nice neutral eye look because it was my boyfriend's family, and my mum was like, "Oh, that's a nice blue colour you've got on the crease," and I was like, I didn't use any blue in this eye look. There's not even any blue in this eyeshadow palette. So my brushes definitely need cleaned. Now, when it comes to highlighter, I need to invest in more highlighters, because right now, most of the highlighters I've got a bright pink one, a pastel purple one, a kind of bluey purple one, and then one kind of gold one. So the only kind of neutral, normal colour of highlighter I've got is a gold one, which is a bit like, I used to have a Jeffree Star highlighter palette, but it's just completely vanished off the face of the earth. Like, nobody can find it. Along with my face cream and my highlighter, I don't know where they've gone. They went to another dimension. I hope they're having fun without me because I cannot find them. And I have had all the sighty people under the sun look for them. So yeah, I'll probably need to invest in a kind of peachy, natural peachy pinky kind of highlighter. So I still do highlighter, but I'm quite soft-handed with it, so it's not too boof. So I have got, Estee Lauder again, not sponsored, I wish. And it's the one that came out in summer. It's like the Summer Goddess, or something with the word goddess in it. And it smells like coconut, it's amazing, and it really is a nice highlighter. So recently I've been applying highlighter with my fingers because I'm almost convinced that my brushes just aren't picking up the highlighter. So if I first apply it with my finger, especially since I can get right where I want it, and then blend it out with a brush, it gives me more confidence. And then a little bit down the nose, my philtrum, cupid's bow, whatever people are calling it, my chinny chin chin, and then I will just take my brush, highlight brush, and I'll just sweep, sweep, sweep to make sure it's not harsh and blended. All that makeup jazz. Usually I would do this and then I would add more and just keep building up and building it up, because I do like my highlighter to be, when it comes to being blinding and makeup, it's always like, you know, you can build it up, but when it comes to highlighter, I really couldn't care less if my highlighter was screaming in your face. I like that look, I've always liked that look, and I want to achieve it, which is why I get very, very sad when I spend all this time, you know, thinking I've got the most blinding highlighter in the world, and then people tell me I can't see any highlighter. The most frustrating thing in the world. Okay, highlighter is done, so the only other thing left to do is lips. Again, I keep it very simple, definitely a nude lip. Sometimes if I'm feeling really bold, I might put like a wee clear lip gloss over it, or another kind of nude lip gloss over the top. But in all honesty, the one job interview I went to was in person, so I was doing a face mask anyway, and you forget, you put lipstick on and you realise, oh, gosh damn it, no one can see my lipstick. But the next two interviews I have are video conference interviews, so people will definitely be able to see my mouth. So yeah, nude lipstick. Let's see what I've got in my collection. Okay, this was the first lipstick I grabbed. It's called Highland Mist, and it very much is a kind of beigey nude. Please don't ask me the brand, I have no idea, I have no shame in saying this. This lipstick is probably out of date as well. But again, it hasn't broken me out, it's still its original colour. Guys, I need to do a massive like makeup declutter, but makeup's so expensive. If I was doing a video conference interview, I would put a clear gloss over the top of this lipstick just to give it a wee bit more of a pizzazz, because just having a matte nude lip it's not really me. I need something else. So yeah, that's about it. Other than spray. Oh, keep your mouth closed. Oh, and that is pretty much all I would do in terms of my face. Very simple, just so you look a little bit more human, a little bit more pretty. And remember, you don't have to do makeup if you don't want to do makeup either. If you want to do a job interview and makeup's not your thing, or you've never worn makeup, you don't need to wear makeup. You don't need to wear makeup at all. You just be you. But now I'm about to show you what I would do with my hair. So I can quickly tell you right now my hair was tied up with my hairband. Right now my hair hasn't been brushed in a while. I washed it yesterday and I slept with it in my pleats, so it's got that little wave going on and it's quite thick. Now if I had a job interview today, I would either tie it up, probably in a high pony. I wouldn't straighten it because it's just after being washed. I would just leave it alone. I'd either tie it up in a high pony or a high pleat, or tie it up to some degree. I wouldn't leave it down because I feel as if it's too boisterous, as in it's just a bit too wild and unruly. Sometimes I do straighten my hair as well, but because I just washed it yesterday, I don't want to put any extra heat onto it. So yes, in terms of having pink hair with an interview, I don't know. I'll tell you later on, because when I applied for my other job that I was successful in getting, I had blonde hair. a lot of people have been telling me recently that organisations are getting a bit better in terms of piercings, tattoos, hair colour, but they say that about disabilities as well, and they still kind of discriminate, so we'll see how that goes. It's NHS, so they talk a good game, so we'll see how it goes. But in the next cut, I will show you what I would wear to an interview if I was going in person versus a video interview. Okay, so you can probably see all corners of my room right now, because in order for me to get a near full body shot, I'll show you at the end where my camera is, it's hilarious. But this is kind of what I would wear to an interview. So I've got a black blazer on, and I'm holding shoes as well, I'll get to them in a minute. I'm wearing just a plain black blazer, and then I have a dress on. So it's a skater dress, which is how I like it. I've got a little belt round the middle, so the middle's nice and cinched in, and it's t-shirt as well, but it's just a plain kind of cotton material, and it's black, and then the dress has got kind of tan beige little squares on it, so very office appropriate, very work appropriate, but still very girly like me. You don't have to, I mean, I think dresses are one of the best things to wear for these kind of things, because you don't have to think about what you're wearing on the bottom, what you're wearing on the top, and making sure it goes with a dress. It's just all one thing. But if a dress isn't for you, or a skirt's not for you, because you could also wear a skirt and a shirt, but if those things aren't for you, then just smart trousers, smart black trousers, smart grey trousers, whatever's your jam, and then a nice smart shirt. Right now I don't actually have any like smart shirts. I do have my blue cloud shirt, which I will definitely be wearing to work, but in terms of a job interview it probably wouldn't work. These are the shoes I would wear as well. I don't know what you would call these shoes, they're just little slip-on grey shoes, and then the toe bit's kind of like a patent black. Most of the time these kind of shoes don't fit me, because my feet are so narrow, I just slip out of them. So I do have like little half insoles in them. And I'm not actually wearing tights with this dress right now, but usually when I go to job interviews I do, because I just think it looks a bit more professional, but that's totally down to preference, whether you want to or not. Some people fake tan before job interviews as well, totally down to preference. Me, I can't really be bothered fake tanning anymore, because it's a whole blind thing, and making sure that when your tan's fading off you're not patchy and what have you, and yeah, it's too much effort for me. And in terms of jewellery, I just have, you probably can't see them because I'm miles away from the camera, but they are very small, dainty, tiny little star earrings. So if you want to wear earrings, just make sure they're very, very like small and dainty. I would wear my aventurine bracelet, which is, oh no, it's not here, wait. Haha, I am now closer. I'd wear my green aventurine bracelet, because as the crystal, aventurine is the crystal of opportunity, abundance, and it's one of the best crystals to wear for job interviews, in the workplace and everything, and it's basically like a light green bracelet. So when you're wearing like blacks and greys and things, you can't go wrong with this. So I just literally wear this. That's it as far as jewellery. I always just have a little nose stud in my nose and my helix in my ear, but they're something I live with all the time. So yeah, that's pretty much everything that I get ready for it and do for my job interview. So I hope this was helpful. I never say this, but please follow me guys on Twitter. My handle is @RayRayWolfie, so capital R, small AE, capital R, small AE, capital W, small OLFIE, and my Instagram is Rachel, R-A-C-H, start again. Instagram is Rachel, RACHEL_Walker31. Sometimes if I don't upload, I always say why on my Instagram and Twitter. So if you want to know how my 2 job interviews went, then definitely check out my Twitter. I love you guys so much, and I hope all of you are keeping safe, happy, healthy, and I'll talk to you in a future video. Bye guys! Show you guys what the setup was. So here we are, my bedroom door's wide open, my tripod is like halfway out my bedroom because it's the only way I could get my full body shot in, and sharing a house with my parents. I asked them just for 5 minutes if they could be quiet. Oh look, my phone's going! Oh, deep joy. But yeah, that's what I had to work with. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video.